Okay, my name is Ahmad. Allah blessed me to register Allah.com and Muhammad.com in early 1980. I arrived America in 1979. I've been everywhere in America. I've been in England, I've been 29 countries. I learned a lot. I am heavy duty author of Islamic encyclopedias and materials, you name it. Okay, you go to Allah.com, Muhammad.com and see the magnitude of what Allah blessed me to produce. And I have an advertisement for you here of finale collection you can download. And Allah blessed me with Anne Khadijah from Bristol. We are producing a lot of work fi sabilillah. So the topic of today is very intriguing and challenging, and I want you to cool down, relax, don't be judgmental, and understand what I'm talking about. If you look today in America and Western Europe, you will find that Catholic, they have a leader. Orthodox, Protestant, the Jew, everybody except Muslims. Okay? It's kind of like self-screwing, you know? And this made the environment really very bad. I know everything, so don't think you can hide anything under the carpet from me. I know that most of England mosques, the groups are fighting each other in the court, and the court appointed guy. I mean, I know all this shit, excuse my French, okay? I know in America, the Islamic Center, how they are done, and tax deduction, and a guy paying money and get a double certificate of, you know, receipt and all this. I know all the corruption, okay? And I know that every now and then they bump the image of one guy. He's now the best guy who gives lecture everywhere and fundraising and this and that. And there's nothing going on there. So maybe you criticize me, I agree with you, your freedom of speech, right? But today let us go higher than that. Forget about me, and I'm not interested in anything, but I'm going to give you a nasiha based on the Quran and the Hadith. So the topic really should start like this. The Prophet ﷺ gave direct instruction that you should تلزم جماعة المسلمين وإمامهم, that is obligation you to join the group of Muslims and their leader is one leader, not like 50 states with 50 leaders or every mosque in neighborhood area. No. Okay, and this is Sahih Muslim. And the other hadith was من مات وليس في عنقه بيعة فقد مات ميتة جاهلية. Whosoever dies without giving a pledge of allegiance, بيعة, okay? Like Islamic traditional voting. Vote for a guy and give him, make him your imam. I mean, not prayer only, everything. Has died the death of ignorance. And this is the first statement is in Muslim, Sahih Muslim, and the second one in Imam al-Bayhaqi and Musnad Ahmad ibn Hanbal too. So there is no argument here. This is the Prophet talking, not you and me, and we should hear and obey. Okay? Thank you very much. So now you come and tell me, okay, what do you have in mind then? I tell you, okay, we have to be smart, right? We need to set up all Muslims in the West, forget about Middle East and Far East now, because the Orientalists, the imperialism, they attack these areas to damage it because the Islam coming from it. So now suddenly Islam is like lost sheep. A lot of Muslims everywhere, but they have no power, they have no compass, they have no leader. You follow? Which means they are guilty. Okay? So setting up all Muslims in the West Presidency office. Now I want to hire a guy, okay? So you interview people and you get me the macho man. The right guy can do the job. I don't give a damn about him. He's good, bad or ugly, okay? controversial or not, if he can do my job, great. So today I'm hiring, okay, the Prince Muhammad, the Wali al-Ahd, the VP for the king, and soon he will be the king. But we are not hiring him a king. He doesn't come with Saudi clothes. We are hiring with the suit. See this suit and tie? This is what we want. Hire him to work as a president for all Muslims. And Sisi in Egypt, he is son of a gun. He is so great in infrastructure, building roads, building like new America in a way. Okay, America was built by roads and trains and, okay. So I like to hire him as VP, all right? At a point, Al-Mahdi will come and the Antichrist will come. So these are a good start, you know. President Muhammad Salman, okay? He's hungry guy. I mean, this guy wants to be a ruler. This is exactly what I want. Didn't you tell me that if somebody asks for it, he doesn't get it? Hey, he didn't ask to be president of Muslims in the West. I voting for him. I come with the idea, and you're sitting ducks, you're not thinking about it. You're eating shabati or biryani or shish kebab and enjoying your time and sitting, playing Facebook, tweeting, and I'm not. I'm trying to do the right thing for Muslims, okay? For your wealth, for your children, for your family, before you get screwed up. So now we hire this guy, President, and Sisi, we hire him as VP. Now let me give them the proposal. And I'm going to be frank and having humor. I will tell them, in America when you say stupid is not bad word like in Arabic when you say ghabi. In Indonesia, in America, you can go to President Joe Biden in front of everyone, tell him, are you stupid? You let people not having masks? He will never fear health. Word stupid is fun. Means you are not doing the smartest thing. So I'm telling them, boss, are you stupid? Trying to be president only of Egypt and you president or king of Saudi Arabia. I'm giving you 2 billion. You know, or 1 billion bonds, 7, and mashallah, they are very good in 6, having a lot of children, which is the West are mad about them because the West they have only girlfriend, no marriage, and in marriage you have abortion and legal and in France they have 2 million cats and dogs, okay? So they rather have sex with animals. So now, alhamdulillah for our family Islamic spirit, okay? English girls love Pakistani to marry. They see them look after the family and the children. Not like get her pregnant and run away, okay? So now we get this too. They are not coming as, has nothing to do with Egypt here. They are hired to do the job, okay? So now, President Muhammad and VP Sisi say, my God, I'm going to beat all my what you call consultant around me, high bay. Look at this, Ahmad Darwishi come, and I was trying to figure out if more money comes from the Egyptian immigrant. This guy giving me the whole universe. Yes, it is opportunity, dummy. Come on. Excuse me, I don't mean in a bad sense, okay? Opportunity means like this. Let us do it now. Cheap, cut cost, okay? By the way, I'm a technology czar. The billions of dollars of Google and Facebook, I will compete with them. You just wait and hear from me what I'm going to tell you. And I'm a pragmatic. I'm not like a dreamer. I will tell you, you do it, fine. You don't do it, you screwed up. And in the Saudis, you have the oil going down and all kind of financial problem, blah, blah, blah. Now you have the whole universe and opportunity. It's kind of like Miss America not married and looking for a husband and nobody want to marry her. you know, in Europe and America. Now I'll go and get married. What's wrong with it? She will love it. So this is the opportunity. So what we do, I'm going to give you, just outline how cheap it is. First of all, we will have on the border of Saudi Arabia and Egypt a little few, you know, like, you know, the new capital of Egypt will have the, we call it green. Let's use the code green, just for the heck of it. You can guys choose later what you want. So now we'll have this to be president. They have all the embassies. Will not be embassy of Saudi Arabia and Kingdom, blah, 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 or Egypt. The embassies will be the green presidency. And their consulate will become their Saudi Arabia consulate and ambassador combo. We have nothing to do with it. Everybody in the embassies, an Egyptian have Egyptian, the Saudis have Saudis, but the embassy now is not, it is the green, belong to all Muslims in the West. You hire people from the West only, not Saudis, not Egyptian now. Okay, we are pulling Saudi and Egyptian out of that. We'll have a relation with it later, but you come alone. You come with one bag, okay? Don't bring anything with you. Thus, shirt, pants, and you know, t-shirt, a few things like that, and toothbrush. Okay, now suddenly you have all these embassies turn green, and we stick in it the green bank because we are going to do green credit card. Okay, but hackers everywhere will get against us, you know. No, don't worry, I'm your technology czar. We will create new motherboard. We'll create new operating system. Okay? And this is only used for that. So imagine all Muslims in the West, they have their salaries wherever they are direct deposited in that green bank and the green embassies, and we're ready to have the infrastructure everywhere there. All what we do, we'll take one from the consulate or so, have him as secretary stand by there till we hire a local guy from that country. So suddenly you have all these places, and that place will be the centralized management of everything. So let's come to America. In America, I recommend you get a guy like Jordan Peterson and make him, this guy's going to be Muslim. But I don't want him to go to Brother Habib, what's his name? The Pakistani brother debate with him, I forgot his name. And hijab or something. And they become eating, you know, biryani, and now the trap for him and, you know, get lost. No. So we make him VP for America, North America and Canada together, or maybe America only, or Canada, or whatever. And we use Jeffrey as his VP. So this will be your Amir in America now. Now this Amir in England will pick one, like the one who's debating, for example. And the Amir will start with cleansing. Go drop all the suitcases in mosques. Go through it, sit down in every area and clean all this, and have the people pick one person, all the congregation pick one guy, and communicate accordingly. So we will follow the money by having credit card and financial and banking and you name it. And we'll have also zakat taking automatic, which 2.5 per annum. And this will go straight to green card for the poor and the needy, where they receive it and get it automatic. So what are we going to do? We are going to do a knockout. A knockout system is very simple, and we are using our own infrastructure, and that joint in the border of Saudi Arabia and Egypt will have that headquarter in Islamic country and connected with all the embassies with fiber, or maybe we connect with a satellite, especially using our own operating system, like, you know, SAP, they have SAP, they have app 4, 800 German smart kids wrote the whole operation. No, you cannot break into SAP. You break with what? SAP, right? Every Fortune 500 company has it. You can break maybe an Oracle, anything made by CNC++ and all this stuff. Yes, SAP has a web just spell out a few things through the web server. We don't want to get into technology here now, but I'm telling you, we will make our own encrypted, like Android lookalike, but made with our own new operating system. So the hacker are screwed, because they hack with some machine language and some C++ and some different, but they come here and say, you have to learn this language. This language is classified, nobody have it. Only few people will be learning it, and a gun in his head. Okay, and maybe we will get them because this is good and that. He get us some military, Egyptian military programmer work to do that, and if somebody step out, he get shot, So don't worry about that, okay? So we are completely secure. Then we will go after the big guys. So I'm as, Google doing what? Google doing server. Facebook doing they have advertisement server. They make billions of dollars of advertisement, controlling 80% of advertising of all the universe. So we go through our advertisement server on the green. You will go everything. We're going green, 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 green. Okay. Now I want to get married. Green. So we have a nice dating, halal dating, connected with local mosques. So now I need to marry Anne again. So Anne, she's in Bristol. I look and I like to marry in Bristol. I go to Bristol, green connection. I see a lot of 6, 7, 10, 20 sisters want to get married. I like Anne. I chat with her with the local nearest masjid or musalla to her, one sister as supervisor, so I don't use any bad words or I start asking her to strip or something. I get blacklisted, not blacklisted, green negative listed. We don't use black and white. So now from there, I go on and get married. And all services, Islamic services, free, but give me your salary, goes to our green bank. That's all what we need. Then we have billions of dollars to invest and help Muslim businesses, small businesses, and you have Zakah fund. 1/7 of it, fi sabilillah, can go for da'wah. So every non-Muslim can receive a parcel, a respectful parcel, okay, with the Quran and Hadith and Fiqh and Sirah and good English and good DVD, blah, 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 blah. So you make da'wah, you generate a lot, eliminate a lot of problems. We are not competing with any political power, by the way. All this, we don't have any political, but we have the gold dinar. Our dinar will be transferable, like the Bitcoin, all this stuff. But we are not going to use the blockchain. We are going to have our own machine, our own coding language. Blockchain maybe, but not using this open language. Anybody can go and hack it. So we know what we're going to do, hardware and software, and the whole thing is very simple. I mean, if you guys say, okay, Ahmad Darwish, we make you president for 1 year, no money, nothing, I can do the whole thing for you. You just hear and obey. You start with volunteering, you don't get no money at the moment, build up the system, people start signing and people start transferring, getting their green ATM machine, blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly all our wealth, billions of dollars already in this area. Don't tell me Bank of Germany or Bank of England or Bank of America. I mean, it's over. Look at Sisi smiling there, right? By the way, I hear that Muslim brother, I'm not in this religious stuff groups, okay? I hear that. First of all, Morsi, I think he said that he's brilliant. He's not only army man, he's engineer, Yes, engineer. Fantastic, okay. He said there is good and bad. This is in Egypt and they're gone. But in his office, we have only good as VP. Okay? The President Muhammad, in his office, he has to follow only Islam, nothing else. No compromising. Based on that, you will not have one. I hear that Syria saying no mufti now. We need a committee of jurisprudence as mufti committee, which is fantastic. Azhar has nothing to do with this. We can ask maybe opinion, because Azhar start going down. How? You have hundreds of thousands of Azhar educated people, none of them online qualified doing that or anything. Compare with evangelists, you know? Nothing going on there. So it is behind. They already decided to do that by not getting into what Bill Gates and all the big guys, Warren Buffett, say skills and focus. For us, we'll do skills and focus, but Bismillah. Skill, Bismillah. Focus, Bismillah, and do it right. Do everything. Then suddenly spring into life association. Now we get all this association, Muslim association, medical association. All this will come under the leadership of the Amir of every country. So England, imagine you'll have one guy only. He's your Amir, has BB. You can vote on him. We can appoint in the first year just to get things going. Then after that, you can vote to do your democracy if you want. But there is like a chart of qualification has to have. He has to be brilliant, innovator, not fat and lazy. Has to be athletic. Blah blah blah. So what it is, I think he got the message, and you can group and get together, okay? But I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, anybody go against this idea of reviving the presidency for Muslim in the West and try to kill it, that Allah curse him. Because I didn't come here, I need anything. I don't want to have any position on it. Technology is my job. I am a technology czar. I'm technology, I am the first one to do Arabic for Arabization. I'm the one who protected Allah.com, Muhammad.com before anybody else when recording was free, registering. I can have sex.com and money.com. I just said Allah, Muhammad, Mosque. I have them over 36 years and doing only research in this area. And I outperform writing every authorship, any author in the West, okay, or even the East. I made the first 35,000 concordance of Quran, all Hadith. Sahih, okay? I made 13,000 concordance in English. We wrote over 100 books, 300 books in English. We translate the Quran where a lot of people don't read Quran nicely. They say in Quran, slave and servant of Allah, which is Abdullah, worship of Allah. There are a lot of mistakes everywhere. So you guys lighten up and come on and learn and move and start maneuvering and do the right thing. Here is our hijab, this brother hijab, I think. He come and say, China! Don't hate all Muslim, and he strip his thing, and people tattoo him, and he's hero. Yeah, good, but what is your management? Kosan, zero. Zelt, management. Now we will have a president in England, and all presidents in Europe, all these countries in America, will ask the embassy of China, we need to send a delegation to check what's going on for the Muslim there. And if you don't allow us and treat us with mutual respect, because we don't hate China. China used to have a lot of Muslim king and heritage and blah, blah, blah. And China is not involved in imperialism and war, and so we respect a lot of China. Okay? And we love Chinese food and herbal and medicine and the acupuncture, you name it. There's a lot of good in China. So if you don't, it will be the president will stop buying anything Chinese and will make a catalog of every Chinese item, the replacement coming from group of different countries. Now we have centralized system, right? So Amazon is going to be green zone to compete with Amazon, okay? Because these people taking over all the wealth and making billions of dollars and doing funny things, like he gave you 12 minutes, you go up 60 miles, you pay $28 million, I mean, what the heck is that? There are a lot of poor people who want to eat, you make food, like you made a lot of money from this, I'm not going to get into cheating, family and all this stuff. I'm just telling you, we need some honorable people and be able to stick up with the Islamic protocol and push it. Okay? So suppose you don't like President Muhammad ibn Salman and Sisi. If you don't like them, okay, you're free, but keep your mouth shut because these guys are going to do a great job. Do you have another guy better? I doubt it. This guy used to be the head of what you call Aramco. He knows exactly how to invest. You say, oh, but he bought for 5 million Bentley or yacht. I mean, all this is to do with Saudi's office, will have nothing to do with it. We are talking about he hired to do a new job, and I'm sure he will do it very well. And he will love it because inside himself he will tell his wife, hey, this Ahmad Dawish make me king of the whole universe. Have you noticed that? She'll say, shut up, don't tell the say king, otherwise he'll throw you out. You are just president, okay? Go get you better suits, all right? So then we need the humor. We need to start comparing them. These 4 guys, who has the best suit? I think you can tell the best suit is Sisi, right? Now, who's the smartest guy? Jeffrey. He's a mathematics professor and philosopher. Oh my God. Who's the guy who's very dynamic, living in olive oil, running everywhere, and very good in debating and have ready tools, you know? And if you give him new piece of knowledge, suddenly in 10 minutes he become like, what you call the word, expert on it, and manipulate the thing and do very good, okay? So I think it's going to be fun. Let us only, the Prophet ﷺ said that you say something good or be quiet. In another word, shut up, okay? If you don't like anything of that, just shut up. And let us start, okay? Let us start this presidency office, and let's have a president for every country working under the presidency, and these guys can hire the best management and what I love that down the road, all the kids will have curriculum. Muslim kid, a girl 5 years old, she get a curriculum in all languages. By the way, in Allah.com, I am the first one to do 109 languages. Amazon selling books in 16 languages. I can do it in 109, okay? And this is our own books. Amazon, this is not their books, they just other authors, right? So what I'm trying to say, we can do fantastic job. We use this presidency that when all of us go up together, lift it up, then I want to have another VB, which like they have a committee of consultants, 1,000 consultants. Get me the best of you. And every country, the president of any country, he can come and join, become a VB for this presidency. Then he can put his country, like Indonesia, underneath this umbrella. At the moment, this is only Europe, Western Europe and North America, and maybe South America. And we move on. It will be fun because the central point of all our wealth, center point of having a committee of jurisprudence, give us a decision about when we fast, break fast, and solve all our problems, becoming financial giant with all our saving. You know, the federal government in America, the most in tax is coming from small companies. The big ones, they take a lot of money themselves, you know. So I'm going to stop here. I really thank you for watching this, and I'm going to conclude with what I started with the Prophet ﷺ saying, تلزم جماعة المسلمين وفي رواية زيادة وإمامهم من مات وليس في عنقه بيعة فقد مات ميتة جاهلية. Obligation that you join the group of Muslim and their imam, their leader, their president, their manager. Whosoever dies without a pledge of allegiance has died the death of an ignorance, which means in reality you are not giving allegiance to the President Muhammad and the Vice President Sisi. We are giving it originally for Prophet ﷺ because he's the one he's left a caliph. And the caliph left a caliph and moved on, then take over and they start kings and emperor, and we want to use now modern word like presidency, which is very nice. And we go green with different proposal. So if any of you good in technology, I want you to join heart with me, because we like to design a large-scale, multi-billion-dollar solution, okay? And I think the fund of setting it up and expense for programming and that is very easy, because we have a heck of two good president, vice president, okay? So we hired the best two, and I personally outperform their own consultants, okay? And I'm not interested, even when I do the technologies are work, I don't want money from it. I don't want even my name on it. Give me a break, okay? I'm doing this totally for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is intelligent, decent proposal, okay? If not, excuse my French, you will eat shit in the rest of your life. You and your children, descendant in Europe and America, and hatred already coming, and different law like in France, but once you have a Muslim president, hey, any politician is going to take notes and maybe take orders. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. And thank you very much for everything. And pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is only 35. Thank you.